Yes.
Hooray, it's more control.
I'm just gonna start it with yes.
Yes.
Yes. We were about to get into some shit. We were about to go find Dylan, our brother.
Mm-hmm.
When you told me, we should stop.
Yeah, you were already ahead of me
Yeah.
by that point. But since then, I have played a lot, and I am like a stream and a half or 2 streams ahead of you.
At my insistence, by the way, because you were ready to slog away at Fire Emblem, and I was like, honey, what the fuck are you doing?
I wasn't thinking about how I only had 2 days until the next stream.
Honey, do me a favor. Oh, I gotta take my hoodie off.
Yeah, you're gonna get hot.
I'm already hyped.
You're gonna get in the gamer zone, and then you're gonna get all sweaty.
I'm in the gamer zone already, baby. Yeah, like, I don't need your hints to stream, but I know that, like, Chip wants to experience it on his own.
I just want to experience it on my own.
Yeah, it's not like I need him to tell me what to do or where to go. I can meander around myself eventually and figure out what I'm doing.
Oh, I forget. Did you
just kind of looking around here?
Last stream, the bridge that you were just on, did you go to the lower level?
No, I didn't. I wasn't sure if that was progress or not, but I think the way I'm going is progress now.
Yeah, that way is progress, but I think there's one, like, a treasure chest somewhere down here.
My only problem with this game is that I always go the wrong way for progress. Like, I'm never... Oh. I'm always choosing incorrectly the first time which way progress actually is. I don't know why I have the opposite
it's weird.
instincts. It's honestly quite annoying.
Oh, I guess you did pick it up.
Honey, did I pick this up or is it your file?
I'm pretty
I'm scared.
sure you picked that up.
Chad, did I pick that up? I hope I did.
I'm pretty sure you did. Because I remember you going down that, like, wow, we're going to play this. And I was just like, no, we should stop maybe. So I think you may have opened that chest. Because, like, okay. If I fuck stuff up, then the treasure chest to the left should be opened.
Okay. You're right. I just want to be sure. So I didn't remember because I was, like, so stoked to do the Dylan stuff.
Yeah.
I think I did talk to Langstrom last stream. He's the guy that was in the other room before this room.
Mm-hmm.
Moving parts can crash and crush and cut. Stay clear of that area during that area. Not the area, that area. This looked like I could, like, push it.
Flip it.
Flip it, push it, pop it, lock it.
But yeah, if I somehow screwed the save file thing, we'll know very quickly.
Flip and reverse it. That's the one that our postal service uses because they lose all our fucking mail.
Yep.
All our fucking mail.
It hasn't happened for a little bit, but also we haven't been getting much mail that isn't Amazon delivered.
Yeah, they can handle Amazon, but if my parents send me anything, it's always just like, I don't know, it's like a 70% chance it'll get here in one piece. Once they sent us bagels, because my parents are beautiful New Yorkers that send me bagels because they know how important they are for me psychologically to carry on. And they do this occasionally, and I'm like, bless you, you're wonderful, wonderful people, and I love you. This time, however, Postal Service lost it for like a month, and by the time it got to us, they were all, let's just say, St. Patrick's Day themed bagels. Incredibly moldy and green. I was like, thanks. Oh no.
The fan.
Oh no, the fan death fan. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
A fan death fan. Maybe. I'm a fan of fan death.
Mm-hmm. Hope that gulp wasn't
I can hear
audible.
The gulp. So.
Gulp!
Thor's hammer. Chip is drinking a delicious Smirnoff kiwi strawberry drinky drink.
It's alright.
Redacted! Even this floor is redacted. Oh, I was trying to figure out what it was. That's a P or a B. That's a D. That's a Y.
Or an R.
Or a D or an R. Offices?
That might be offices, yeah.
Redacted offices. I really want to go to 3 now. I gotta know. What was 2? Archives. I guess let's just start at the bottom and go up. I can't.
Nope.
Alright, I really want to go to 3.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but How much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! What are you up to? I was gonna back away from here a little bit. Whee! I bet I could have been looking here too for some jokes or something. Only open one containment locker at a time, or else they're gonna reenact the end of Cabin in the Woods. Nothing.
So yeah, all that dialogue just happened. You haven't touched this control point before, so your save file is fine.
Okay.
Hello?
All that dialogue happened.
Is anyone there?
No, I'm busy.
Hello? Is anyone there?
How long's this guy been sitting here? He's got a dog dish? Oh no, it's an ashtray.
It's a really big ashtray.
It's a very large ashtray.
Also,
oh, this is the fridge from earlier.
Yep, the fridge we read about.
With the kids' drawings on it.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened with that again? The kid died, or
the house
collapsed, but the fridge was okay with
the house
drawings
collapsed
on it?
and crushed the kid to death, but it was completely unscathed and all the drawings on it were fine, and you can't take the drawings off the fridge.
Right.
They're stuck to it.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
No.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just
Really have to
don't
pee.
forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
I do want to help that guy. After Dylan has been found. Okay, so I can't
You
until
can't
later.
help him right now. He just has to keep looking at the fridge.
I feel so bad. He probably has to pee. That's awful. Why can't he watch it from out here? Like, honestly. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
There's some chairs in that room that I can sense. So I'm gonna be in there eventually. There's some other cool things in there. Files.
Sorry, hon.
I long for the files. Fridge guy, you okay? Up above me. Oh. Sound great? Okay. Oh, well. Dude. Your backup is here. It's your boss. Awesome, look alive. Hands in the sky? He's a zombie, guys. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, I accidentally grabbed it!
You grabbed your friend's... Oh no, rocket.
Oh no, what is happening? Help me out. I have a boo-boo. Sorry, guy. I need your health. That was a little hairy. Yeah, did I grab my friend's rocket? What was
One of your
going on
friends
there?
shot a rocket, and while it was still on its way to hit a guy, you grabbed it.
Well, that was very unhelpful of me to do. Talk about micromanaging. Gosh. Well, hey, it's these puzzle boys that frustrated me the other stream.
Oh, yeah.
That a lot of people sassed me about online.
Mm-hmm.
I was drunk, solving puzzles. Give me a break. Did I miss any
No, you didn't miss
fun
anything
bits?
here.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it
Fun
kinda...
bits.
Fun bits. Lore bits. Things of that nature.
Nope, you got everything you can for the moment. This is a thing I've constantly noticed with those things while playing the game, that the wheels are all fucked
They're
up
made
and
of,
floating.
like, independent parts that aren't connected to each other.
Yeah, it's weird. I like that the sound of picking up the little health dots sounds
Very
like
subtle, though.
picking up little pebbles or something.
Yeah, like, it's very quiet. It's a soothing sound, but it's very subtle. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Not very fortified if it stops when there's a body in the way. It seems like a flaw. Vault solutions. Void of seal was removed. Oh, I can't quite read it.
Yeah, it's a little too blurry.
Vault solutions. Twisted passage.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse
Oh,
it.
the TV. Enter the spooky door. Everything's so smooth in this fucking old house. Can't grab onto anything when it's this smooth. Got all them Tetris pieces. He was loading up there, I could tell. Wow. Why does this game look so damn good?
Right? It's really cool.
What's the freaking deal with this game looking so good, huh? Tell you what. Fun. Good stuff. That seems too far.
That is where you came from, actually.
Oh, and it just rearranged the...
Yeah, just
Oh,
rearranged
okay,
the whole
okay.
room.
I
That
wasn't-
is where you came from.
Wasn't sure.
And it was like no...
I'm sorry I get so consistently turned around and disoriented in this
It's
game.
okay.
I feel like I'm not this bad with other video games, but this one's purposely trying to disorient you. But it works a little too well with me, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm not even, like, drunk yet. Certainly doesn't help that I drink when I play this, but... Navigationally, at least. Can I help you? Got a lot of fuckers in here.
Fortunately, you cannot hurt them while they're just floating like that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I tried myself.
Yeah. Which is weird, because, like, can't you just, like, pop their head off and be done with that?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Let her rip. Doing a cool boss intro there, buddy. It's a cool dodge, I think. There he is. Oops, wrong gun.
Oh!
What the fuck? Burf! Now my grip is so strong that I can't hypnotize these guys. There we go. It's hypnotized. Where's that guy? Give me a flavor. Man. He wasn't hypnotizable until I got really close to him, and that fucked me up. Ooh, this is problems. I'm having lots of problems here.
Somehow you're still at full health.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if you haven't gotten hit at all, or if you're just picking up all the health pickups.
I'm picking up a lot of health pickups somehow. I'm getting quite lucky with the health pickups here. Ooh.
Nice shot.
I'm hitting that second time or not. Nice.
You got him. Good job.
Thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against this.
Or
No
me.
one here does.
Okay. Damage after a kill, 46%. Ooh.
Consecutive kills
That's
is
interesting, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not reliable enough of a combat person to make great use of that. But we should get rid of some stuff anyway. Is there a 3 I could use here? That would be nice.
the ones that increase just damage are pretty rare.
Yeah.
So I
wish they would categorize them with the same symbol in a row.
know. I wish you could sort these in any kind of way.
It's tragic.
Yeah, you don't have any other
Yeah, no,
damage
I'm kinda-
increases. You only have one.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think you threw a weaker one away in a previous stream.
That was silly of me. I didn't know how rare they were at the time, though. That was my bad, huh? I mean, I'm pretty happy with the stuff I got, so I mean, I feel like I should start getting rid of some of these things here.
You have the 2s.
Are there any 2s I definitely shouldn't get rid of?
Well, I mean, basically, what I do is
I can get rid of this one because it's the same symbol as this one.
Yeah, and it's just a weaker version of that.
Same
If
with this one.
I only keep low ranking ones if I don't have any duplicates of a better rank.
It's hard to see though because you
But
can't
that's-
you
yeah,
can't
it's hard to
categorize
see.
them.
It's
There should be a button that toggles between categorizing by level and categorizing by image type, and also categorizing by weapon type. There should be a toggle that just cycles through those 3. Like you press X and it just like toggles through those 3 things.
yeah.
Get rid of this. Those 3 happen to be in a row, but then you've got like this one over here and this one over here with the same symbol and
Yeah.
not as good. Absolute. Is that the best one or is there a bigger one than
Yeah,
Absolute?
I have not come across anything better than Absolute.
Absolute.
So I'm pretty sure that's the best.
Spin grouping. These are so close to the same thing. Shadow projectile choke. Okay. The symbol is so similar. It's got arrows pointing to the center. There's so many different kinds of things here. Okay, we've got this thing and this thing. Got 2 of these. Get rid of the baby ear. What is this?
You got a
Blasters.
second from the left on that bottom, or
Oh,
that
this
one you can get rid of.
Yes, you're right. Thank you.
There you go.
That's enough.
I think the consecutive kills boost is kind of useful, to be honest.
That kind of sounds cool. What is it for?
Anything.
Anything.
I've been using it on the pistol.
That does sound pretty handy.
Because it's basically if there's a bunch of dudes, and there always is, and if you're able to kill, like, a weak guy or something, like, your gun gets stronger for a little bit.
That might be good to replace it with this ammo boost guy. What do you think?
Wait, replacing which thing with what?
Damage boost, rather? Sorry. Damage boost gets replaced with consecutive kill boost.
I would keep damage boost and get rid of change out reload speed.
Really? But reload speed is a 4.
I mean...
And I like reload speed.
Whatever.
I wish I had another...
I would definitely keep the damage boost on something.
Okay.
And I have enjoyed the damage boost on the pistol a lot.
Okay, we'll try this for a while. For a spell.
Yeah.
Chat for
I feel like I noticed the difference.
I noticed the difference. So this is zoom boost and damage while aiming. I mean, those are both good.
I feel like I switched.
I'm hesitant to take either of those out.
I feel like I switched zoom boost depending on where I am. Basically, I was using the zoom boost in any of the areas that like had the little mold hiss creatures.
Where they were far away and they're easy to snipe.
Yeah, because they were far away enough that like shooting at them, like even with your crosshair right over them, you would miss. And I was either using the accuracy or the zoom boost, and that's helped with those.
I feel like I haven't like super needed that zoom boost since that one room I really wanted
the zoom is a lot more situational, I think.
Maybe I should change it out then.
Somebody in the chat.
The Pierce zoom boost?
Yeah. I would switch that out for something else, maybe.
The fancy...
Reload speed might be nice.
Reload speed would be great for this weapon, actually, because I feel like I'm constantly waiting for this weapon to...
Yeah, because you only get 2 shots.
Yeah, to reload itself. Energy recovery. Do you have another energy recovery or what?
No.
Never! They're so rare, the energy recovery ones.
I mean, next time you get to a control point, you could try just buying random mods to see what you get.
I might...
Although...
I think you're right about that.
When you buy random mods, it tells you like what level of mod you're going to get. But if you want higher level ones, you have to spend more money just to unlock the ability to get higher level ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we'll investigate that when we cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, we have missions and other things, collectibles. Oh, I collected something, didn't read it, or is it about a guy?
It's about a guy, I think.
About a boy. Oh, that's his ID. Right. R.I.P. It should have never been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place, says Lynn Salvador. I did pretty okay for all these little yummies to be around still.
Yeah, you did better than me at this fight. I got...
No way.
Yeah,
Shut
up. Salvador hit me with a lot more of the projectiles he was launching at me.
Were you a little more close combat than me? Because I feel like I was hanging back a lot and using these
No, I feel
as
like I was
cover.
about the same distance away from you.
Huh. That's kind of weird. I consider you to be so much better at video games than me.
Well, sometimes I just get fucked up and I can't really recover.
Oh, no.
Okay, the TV.
Well, I want to get these things
Another
first.
object of power gone nuts.
Well,
here we go again.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Duh. Ocelot's anchor. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the, I don't know, Adriatic Sea. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew investigated by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. You shouldn't have thrown a tin bucket at it. You should have thrown like an apple at it. Oh wait, that would have killed you probably. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Coast Guard rescued the 4 surviving crew. Some other vessel called something. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The object was transported by the blank to the U.S. port of something. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the, I don't know, subway. That anchor fucked him up. You are entering another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. I don't think we're doing a Hallow stream.
Nah.
TV/babysitter. Superhero over the obstacle! Let us Superman that hoe. I like this. She's like, wow. It lasts a while.
Yeah, it lasts a while. It's the levitate power's a lot of fun.
Gotta get used to it a little bit. Oh man, I'm so stylish with this jacket and my levitation powers. I've got it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, it stays.
Yeah, you there's a time limit. By the way, if you're just falling like in a full-on fall, if you press jump while you're in midair, you will slowly descend.
Oh.
So like if you just jump off and then press, and just like press instead of hold A. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that.
So that's how you can basically stop your fall if you're ever going to fall and
I don't
die.
have to do that scary, hopeful dash. That's neat.
By the way, you can still air dash while levitating. Also, levitating doesn't use any psychic power.
No, it doesn't. I'm very surprised by that, actually.
It just has a limited time.
That you have to just get a feel for.
Yeah.
Crazy. It really does last quite a while.
Yeah. And yeah, if you're descending
you
slowly...
You can shoot, you can do all these things.
Yeah, you can still fight while levitating.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you press it again while like you're flying, you will just go into a dead fall.
Yeah, dead fall.
And then you have to press again if you want to slow down.
I see.
It takes a little bit of getting used to.
I see.
Yeah, it takes just a little bit of getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's pretty fluid.
Pew.
Hi.
Bet you wish you could levitate, fool. Scared him right off the ledge. Damn.
They just respawn infinitely.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Sure. There's only like one or two dudes here. They're not too big of a threat, really. But yeah, isn't levitate kind of cool and fun?
Neat. Neat. Whoops.
Oh.
Sorry, everybody. Let you down. Let you down slowly. Well, that's what the tutorial areas are for.
Doesn't even hurt you.
Thank goodness they had the wits to make the tutorial levels not, like, reload you or hurt you or anything like that. Let's land. There we go. I'm sailing away. Man, if your boss had powers like this, that'd be bad. No slacking off allowed. APV.
Okay. Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
I don't think I read all of that fast enough.
Oh, the thing you're looking for was actually the very tippy top of the menu.
Fuck!
So it automatically...
Oh my god, it's awful, because it's beef.
It off. Yep.
No unique containment procedures required while bound. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sans Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of, I don't know, something. When bound, the object allows parautilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report blah blah blah. For results tested with prime candidate, probably Dylan, the object is currently bound by, background. The object was first discovered in a local news story from something Kansas. A figure had been seen blank over buildings. Floating. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered the man named Blank had bound himself to the object. Mr. Blank was detained, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Sounds about right. Does it let me go down here?
Yeah. Sorry, I whispered that. I didn't mean to have to whisper. It just came out weird. Yes, you can go over there. Yeah. You get a skill point for going over there.
Oh, nice.
Secret.
Tiny secret. Yes.
Sorry. You ever go to talk and it just doesn't come out all the way?
No, I'm a loud, dumb bitch.
Wow.
It's true.
You didn't even consider, just like, no.
No. Doesn't happen.
Clunk.
Feeling real magical right now. Feeling like a magical girl. Huh. Boy. He's got a shield on. Dickhead. Ugh. They're too good. Oops. Oi.
Should get him with Pierce.
Yeah, you're right. Hard to get with Pierce, they're so wily.
There you go.
I know there's nobody else left, but still feels good to possess guys.
Might as well, still ends the fight. There is stuff in there to get still.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't consider it for some reason.
Yeah, when you first come in here, when you still have to go get the TV, there's nothing in here. When we come back out, it's different, and now there's stuff to
I
get.
like that these stairs are like underlit. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's neat.
It's so dark over here. I love this dramatic lighting though, and how the shadows are being cast down from here.
It's
Look at
really
that. Dramatic toilet paper. Oh right, I meant to go to there.
Yeah, but
I
distracted
got
you.
distracted by them. Too magic. Didn't mean to be that magic. It's little important, but oops, I'm not very good at this yet. Excuse me. I keep thinking that like I go up when I press X more, but it's you have to hold X.
Yeah, the longer you hold it, the higher you go up.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Paper lantern supplement. The lantern was discovered at a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan, named I don't know. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item, the shining beacon hanging in its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson... Should I be reading this in the Peter Barakan voice?
Sure.
Because I mean, the visiting documentarian might have been Peter Barakan of Begin Japanology fame, which you should look up on YouTube. Quite a charming professional broadcaster, that Peter Barakan. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern, and it helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences' interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever, here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. Get away from the lantern, Peter.
Now, back in the 70s when I first arrived, they didn't have altered items yet.
They didn't quite invent them quite yet. I'm afraid I don't really see all the fuss.
I believe there is one more thing to get. It's like to your right? Yeah, over there.
Hmm?
I think there's something over here. Yep.
Oh. Boop. Black rock paneling has proven effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effect, the Jasper postbox. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keeping a distance of blank feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. A dark blue United States postbox models something. Penis chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of the agents remained unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socioeconomic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victims' states of mind were recorded during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet been found. Too bad. I think I found all the thingies. Did I?
I agree with the chat. I thought you said penis chipped at the edges.
Penis? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't say penis chipped at the edges. I'm not into that.
I think you just said paint is, and they were
Penis.
closer to penis.
Paint is.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis chipped.
Penis chipped.
To your right.
And this guy. Oh, hey. Howdy. Oh, I'm gonna snipe you first, son. You bet I will. Well, that was that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a tutorial, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh,
To guide you, those two dudes.
Whoa, shit. Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
I'm not very good at this still. Bear with me, everybody. That means I could probably float safely down to level 3 if I want. I won't.
I think, I don't know, I didn't try, but I remember looking around and not seeing a way to actually get in there. Like, I think it was all... No, that's level 3 right there. I don't know.
Level 3 would be that. You could float on down.
I mean, you can try it out.
Float on down to level 3. What's the harm? Dylan can wait, right? He's been here long enough.
Sure. Yeah, what's another day living in prison?
What's another day? It'll be fine. Controlled descent. P. This is level 3. Okay, here we go. Dylan's fine. This is fine. He'll understand. I'm just, scoping out the area, making sure there's no untoward, agents of ill will hanging out on floor 3 that might, circumvent the totally cool prison break. I'm gonna do.
Floor 3 was the redacted one, right?
Yes, I
The one
must
that was
know.
painted over? Okay.
I must know.
I feel like I went here, but I don't remember what was here.
No entry points. Well, there's something over here. Just an elevator. Little something over there. Yeah, I should go up this way first. See what's over here. Nothing?
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Just scaffolding.
Just scaffolding. I mean, you can go up even more, but then now you're going up to floor 4.
No, it's 4. I barely hurt myself. Nice job. Forgive my silliness. Okay, floor 3. What up? Nothing. 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 Am I sequence breaking? Maybe.
No. Because I'm pretty sure I was also interested in this shit, but everything's
Something!
like...
A surfboard!
Oh, I didn't see the surfboard.
A haunted surfboard! Try to hang 10, but then all of your limbs fall off, or something. Maybe one day we'll learn about this haunted surfboard.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying these doors because I know they won't work.
Yeah, I guess all these sections are kind of blocked off from each other, so...
Yeah, that's just the surfboard floor, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more parts because it goes all around the perimeter, but...
Yeah, but not in a way that, connects to anything I could access. Just the elevator, but I don't think that's going to be open. And everything
Yeah.
else is closed.
Well, there's that.
Oh, there's that.
There is that, and that's a beyond, I think.
Beyond. Okay, don't fuck up.
There you go.
5 unit 615.
Yep, this is a different section. Oh, it's just a completely blocked off section. Dang.
Damn. Well, navigate me back up there. I need to take a pee break.
Okay. Wee. Okay. So we need to go back up to 4. I think she was actually all the way up to 5. Whoop. But yeah, I played pretty far ahead. I did a ton of optional stuff because I don't think I'm near the end of the game, but I feel like I'm near like a really important thing happening, so I just stopped and did a bunch of optional stuff. Okay. Yep, okay, we're back here. I remember how this place is laid out. Gotta stop bopping my head and stuff, though. Yeah, I really enjoy the levitation power in this, partially just because, I don't know, it controls a little differently than other stuff. They just kind of nailed the feeling of, like, being able to levitate in a world where that shouldn't be possible. I don't know. I just really like the animations for the way she levitates.
Isn't it nice?
It's just really just nice and floaty.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not flying, she's just levitating.
Yeah, it feels like it's.
But it also
She can control it, but it's not her doing it. Sort of. I don't know. It's got a good.
Like
feel
I was just
to
saying
it.
in the chat while you were still in the other room.
the peeing
the
room.
peeing room. I was saying that I feel like they did a good job making it feel like you're levitating in a world where that is not possible.
Yeah, she looks like she's not okay with this, but she'll use it. Oh no, it's that swan boat that fucked up that helicopter. There it is.
When I first saw this, I was really hoping that when I got really close to the glass, it would project force, like try to break out. But
yeah, none of these objects like do stuff, but I guess like, that's the point. But I wish like a lot of these places have that line that's like "do not cross." I wish that when you crossed it, it would start being like "ah" and trying to aggro you. Ooh, which way to go? The shorter way. Oh, and over here we've got a get well soon balloon. I thought it was the Star Wars, the very first one where Luke was like battling that levitating thing that shot lasers at him.
Oh, yeah.
From far away, it looked like that to me because I'm dumb.
You said Star Wars, but in my mind, I was just like Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
The better one. Ah, the better thing. I guess it came from this.
Yeah.
I was hoping it came from the ceiling and it'd be like, aha, there's a secret levitation route in the ceiling.
But yeah, once you're done with some main plot stuff, there is a lot of places to levitate to in old areas.
I fucking bet.
And it's very satisfying. A water cooler.
Yeah, Star Trek has DS9, the best one. Oh, Gordon Freeman's crowbar. Can't believe it's here.
I have not found a document for the crowbar, but I really hope it is just a big Half-Life reference.
It's just like, we found this from a portal and it had all this ectoplasmic goo on it. And...
Dylan.
He's playing video games?
So close.
And he's playing Space Invaders. Hey Dylan, I'm here to pick you up.
You gotta wait for the other door to close. It's a loading room.
It's a load room. Hey Dylan. It's your sister. Hi.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. Dodge efficiency, that's pretty good.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Jesse. Are you there, Jesse?
Oh, I want to
Emily?
read that.
He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen.
If he did, he's gonna be a hell of a boss fight.
With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others.
That sounds like a
We
trap.
must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
She's such a good voice actress. Like, I make fun a little bit, but she's genuinely a very, very good voice actress. Like this big rock that got flung through here. Great environmental storytelling. Dylan Faden daily observations. 9:30. Breakfast is brought. 11:54. Gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 noon. Lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. I guess he didn't eat it. 12. Eats lunch. 2:30. Uses toilet. 4. Begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07. Becomes upset. Throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09. Sedated. Crew cleaned the cell. Television turned off. 6:12. Comes to. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. 6:16. Sleeps? Seems like one we should have seen already. Did we see this one?
No. It does unlock around this point, which is weird.
I feel like we saw it before, though.
Oh, by the way, when you said you weren't able to read all that the board said after you got the levitation power, it was basically them just saying, like...
They were, like, losing control or something.
They were saying, like, the broadcast cannot be stopped. The hiss is trying to cut off our transmission.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
while they were talking, like...
It got cut off.
Red oil stuff appeared for, like, a couple frames. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that.
Sneaky.
Wow. Ooh, it fell on the floor.
There it is. This room doesn't have a cowboy painting on the wall. Oh, it's glass. You can't even tell it's not reflecting anything. The glass is just so clean. Time to look around just a little bit.
All right, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family and friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait, we're not... End of session.
Pizza! They stopped Jake. Oh, no, never mind. We're back to... Oh!
Can you write a formula to show the sum? I offer a coffee if you do. Forgot about that. Yeah, those binders were nervous because I was pointing a gun at them. You're right, Tanaki, in the chat. I like that they have all, like, not all the billboards, the whiteboards are unique, but in this area, each one is different. It's not just repeated information. I appreciate that.
Also, to your right, behind the whiteboards, there might be a treasure chest somewhere. Oh no, I guess not. My bad. Thought it might have been.
Because she didn't care about me. That's probably why she didn't come. It's not that I'm in a giant building that defies all logical observation. Although, how would I know that? I wouldn't. But these people seem awful spooky. Capable of lots of bullshit and garbage.
It's a technical term.
Bullshit and garbage.
Bullshit and garbage.
The...
Just another day in Fucknutsville.
Just another day in Fucknutsville. Green light down there.
I think that's just a door?
It's a door, but is it the door I came from or not? I don't see anything else of interest. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to pick up here. You found one extra thing than I did, so...
Good for me.
Good for you. Yeah, that's where you came from.
Yeah, that's where I came from. Another day in Fucknutsville. That's us referencing, for those of you in the future.
You still can't. You can't get in there.
Can't go in there?
You need a level 6 key card.
What a pain in the butt. I have level 5, right?
Yep.
Where do I see that?
See what?
My card level.
Oh, back out. It's just the thing you listen to with Dylan. Go to assets. It's at the bottom.
Yep, 5. Well, there's that. For those of you who don't know what we're referencing, another day in Fucknutsville. The New York Post or the Washington Times or somebody?
New York Times, I think.
New York Times had a whoopsie doodles. Their URL and their SEO said instead of a normal headline for Trump stuff, they said another day in Fucknutsville was the URL. It was the funniest thing
The funniest placeholder you could have for articles like that.
Another day in Fucknutsville. Oh my god. Still the funniest shit ever. So, am I going back down to floor 1?
Yes.
To go to 5. But I bet I don't wanna.
I mean, we're on 5.
Oh, we're on 5. I thought there was
another.
something. Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know if you can get up there yet. Or if you can.
That looks too high up.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can use to boost yourself that high up right now. But yeah, I suggest going to floor, or not even floor 1, go to floor 4, I believe, and talk to the guy looking at the fridge.
Oh, fridge guy. Oh no.
I think you can talk to him now.
But probably. Oi. My ability to hit him with that is a lot more accurate than my ability to shoot him. And he still drops things. Hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hey, friend. He's gonna blow up any moment now. His foot
He
flew out
at
me.
you.
Oh, that was cool. Anyway. Wrong way, of course.
It's hard to tell on a bridge.
You know me, though. Wrong way all the time. Okay, buddy. Here to let you off your shift here. Alright, I got abilities to do. He can wait. My melee sucks, but whatever.
You don't use your melee much, neither do I. make launch do even more damage. Oh, you can also upgrade your flight now to last longer.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. You can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what happens to the right here? Oh, I could do a cool superhero ground pound.
I like that move.
That's fucking cool.
It's not even just a ground pound. You like slam wherever you're looking at. Like it'll show like a blast radius to know where you're going.
Neat.
And also, you know how like you get that diamond cursor over guys you're locked onto for like launching objects at them.
Mm.
You get the same thing for the ground pound, so it's easy to aim.
You can construct charge.
So
should I not? What's your opinion?
I don't like charge. I've used it not a ton.
What exactly makes it different than the shotgun style thing? Because
So
it seems like it's charging
no, it's not a
three explosive projectiles that can stagger enemies. Caught in a blast ray, so it's like a grenade.
You know how
thing?
you know how you have to charge up to fire one shot for Pierce.
Yeah.
It's like that, but the longer you hold it, the more shots you fire at once, up to 3. And yeah, it basically shoots 3 kind of slow-ish moving rockets / grenades. They don't like lob in an arc, they just go straight. And they blow up.
Huh.
I haven't really upgraded it, and I haven't found it super useful yet. Because it hasn't done that much damage, strangely enough, for me.
It's a grenade launcher, chat says. That was my guess there.
But yeah, I haven't liked it that much. It takes a long time to charge up shots.
I also feel like 3 guns is my personal limit of like keeping track of my abilities. I feel like once I get a 4th gun, I definitely will never use it.
Yeah.
I'm already not using shield ever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my 4th power, I think. 3rd power? 4th power?
3rd, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, charge does not do that much damage. It's just for like stunning guys, kind of, and I haven't really liked it.
I think I might rather upgrade Shatter, which I'm not even using. Maybe I should just continue to like just hoard right now, so I can upgrade spin. I don't know. I'm up to 4 guns anyway, because I've got spin, shatter, charge, and pierce, and I'm only using.
Why is upgrade pierce not on the list? Did you get hit with the bug that doesn't let you upgrade pierce? No, because you already upgraded it once.
I upgraded it once.
But it should still be on the list because it can be upgraded a 3rd time, I thought.
Maybe it doesn't let you until you...
No, it should be on there already. Oh, you haven't upgraded Pierce once.
Upgrade 2 isn't available yet, story-wise. I have upgraded Pierce, but I can't upgrade it again until later, says somebody in the chat. Sir Sam.
Okay. I thought the 3rd was already available at this point, but... Okay. Sorry. I was just afraid because there was a bug that got patched recently-ish. I don't know how recently. To fix the fact that you couldn't upgrade Pierce, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, just save up.
Hi, I'm back.
Open, Philip. Keep them open.
Sorry, Philip.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
His, like, body language. He
Langston.
clearly has to pee.
Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
He clearly has to pee.
My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus, right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Poor Philip. Oh my god, I feel really bad for him. Alright, we'll get you out of here, Phil.
So you can just go to the control point behind you.
Oh, and I can teleport.
You can warp to the 1st floor. Also, it's going to be disorienting when you warp to the 1st floor because you're in the exact same...
It looks the same? Panopticon?
Yeah, Panopticon. You don't have to load. You're in the same area so that you don't have to load. So you just pop here and it's like disorienting.
That is a little weird. He's in security, right?
He's right out here, yeah. No.
Sudden
Yeah.
Stop hits theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Oh, wasn't he mentioned in Alan Wake too?
Alex Casey? I don't know.
Casey?
It's been a long
The sudden
time.
stop, wasn't that a reference in Alan Wake? It's not the fall that kills you, it's a sudden stop at the end.
Chat confirms it. I don't remember that at all, but chat says isn't.
It's the books that Alan Wake writes.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
I really have to replay
I gotta
Alan
replay
Wake.
Alan Wake really bad.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
Oh my god.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The Hiss, the Benikoff TV.
It's two
Considering the
things.
number of things I'm juggling,
It's
man,
two
I think
things.
It's fine. We just need to
Get
him
that
out
poor
of
man out of
He
there.
said you'd be able to open the cell door.
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal.
Well, wait
There.
until I'm there,
Done.
okay?
Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out.
Why don't
I'm pretty
you?
good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
What they should do is, you know that one thing, that the x-ray machine that everybody was like mesmerized by? Put the x-ray machine behind
Oh, wow.
the fridge, and then you've got ocular contact through the fridge the whole time. Problem solved. I should work here.
Wow. Look at all these things he didn't talk about
I
with
feel
him.
bad
You
about
like
Philip,
working
though.
at the FBC?
You can come back later.
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better health care. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
And also, what do you mean by ocular contact? Like, can you put a pair of eyes in the room looking at the fridge? Does that work? Do they have to be connected to a brain for it to work? Can you put some lizard eyes just like sitting on a plate staring at it and it's fine? I've got some ideas I want to try out, is all I'm saying.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
We don't.
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Dumb job you have.
I think his face
What's
looks
the
pretty good in
difference
this
between
game.
It does.
Objects of power and altered items.
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated.
Shut up.
They're big, rare, and scary.
Hurricanes
Of course,
happen a
directors
lot,
Can just
ass.
bind the OP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
You're not really
It's
clarifying this
changing
for me.
them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
That felt like a McElroyism right there.
Yeah,
but
the
it
line
got
delivery
me.
was really funny.
It got me out of left field, which
Knives.
is why I chuckled at it.
Knife rain.
Knife rain.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle.
I miss
Not
Darling.
that I care.
Where is he?
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench.
This place is stuck in the
Still, he is the one
1960s,
put
so who
aside
cares?
funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Yeah, you also never see characters with cleft palates unless they're like, you know, Borderlands bad guys or some
Yeah.
fucking shit, you know?
Yeah.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment.
How can your uncle
centers
know a
and
guy? This is all
severely
classified.
understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years, and voila,
Voila.
supervisor.
I like the animation on his
I
face
just
for when he
picked
says
up a
voila.
gun.
Voila.
Or a gun picked me.
How can his uncle possibly know a guy? More like his uncle redacted a guy,
Yeah.
knew a redacted.
I'll see
I
you
told
later,
Salvador
Langston.
it was dangerous. I'll be here. Like always.
Bye. I gotta check on Phil. Phil's not having good times. So I was at
Upper Panopticon.
Upper Panopticon. Phil, good news.
Hello?
Okay, you're fine.
Jesse?
Hi. I'm here. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby.
I'm coming in.
It's okay, baby.
Thank you.
It's okay, baby.
Oh, thank you.
After I do this.
The fridge is doing something.
Oh no.
Philip?
No. Damn it. Fridge didn't like this. Incident in question occurred on blank was brought to HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson, is his name Philip Filson? Entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had something, his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the Bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's commands to desist. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. Wait, that was a case file. Was it? No.
What are you looking?
Because it was compiled by Philip Filson, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't
see who compiled it. Shit, what was that one called?
Something to do with fridge.
I mean, yeah, but... Phil kicked the fridge hates him now, I guess.
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
It's reports... Is that a case file? Employee incident. Did I miss it? It's a correspondence, isn't it? Oh no, I wanted to see who wrote it. Shit. Of course somebody in the comments will be like, you missed it, it was on this page with blah blah blah. It was in the first menu I looked at, so research and records. Employee incident.
There it is.
Yeah. Employee name was Philip Filson.
Mm-hmm.
It was Philip Filson. He got punished for kicking the fridge to watch this fridge that's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, poor Phil. Oh, fridge, why'd you gotta... Oh, it hurt me when I came in here.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Hey, dickhead. You gotta unhaunt your ass.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
It's not white in here anymore.
The fuck?
To your right. Oh!
Whoa!
Shoot those orbs!
Okay.
You can shoot his eye too.
I mean, sorry. I was just processing the idea of shoot the orbs.
Mm-hmm. You can also throw shit at its eye. So yeah, I heavily recommend always taking out those orbs that shoots at you. Because this boss, when it attacks...
Unexpected boss fight.
Yeah. You're going to dodge to the side because he's going to slam that in the ground. And also don't walk on where he slams his arms because he punches holes in the floor. And if you fall through them, it's instant death.
Wow.
It's fucked up.
Crazy.
I think he might have to punch the spot more than once, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. First time I fought him, I died because I just fucking walked
you
through the
can
floor.
shoot him in the very center of that eye.
Oh, yeah. Or very close to a hole, I think.
Whoop, man.
Oh, whoa!
Lucky lady.
God.
Lucky lady. Dodge. Oh, you got me, you rascal.
He also dropped some health orbs very close to him.
Oh, yes, he
If
did.
you want to heal yourself.
Quite a bunch. Oops.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm gonna need it. Whoops!
Oh, man.
Whoa! I can float out. I can float out.
Floating
it's fine,
out
it's
is
fine,
good.
It's fine. Don't float into the hole. Oh, I got problems. Okay. Wow, this is fucking cool though, gotta say.
It's really cool, but he's a little hard.
Ah!
Yep.
Should've shot him. I really wanted to snipe him with the Pierce.
Yeah, there's a couple optional boss fights. I
didn't fall down the hole though, to my
You
credit.
didn't fall in the hole.
To my credit, I did not fall down the hole.
I
got fridged.
At least the safe point, control point is like right next to the fridge.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
Phil,
yeah,
you don't want to know what's gonna happen, Phil. Phil,
Hello? Jesse?
just keep looking at it. It's fine.
Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip? Philip?
The fridge is doing something. I love that. You know, you're in here. If you look away, it's like right at the cusp here.
mm-hmm.
If I look away, it hurts me.
How far away? Like completely out of my view?
Yeah, like completely out
I
of
can't
your
get
view.
out, and I can't look away.
You're looking at me right now.
Maybe I can.
There you go.
cleanse
It drains your health really fast.
It does, yeah.
So, yeah.
I was just curious, like, what's the... Like, I'm still looking at it if I'm looking askew.
Yes. It has to be completely out of the camera's view.
That's so funny. If I rotate the camera like this, it's fine. Oh,
Yep.
the camera bumped into it. Interesting, that's so funny. I really appreciate that. That's a really, like, fun... I don't know. I'm imagining the programmers figuring out how to, like, make it hurt you that way.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I hurt myself before the boss fight.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
But yeah, there's a couple optional boss fights.
What the fuck?
And some of them, like, you can get to at this point in the game, but, like, some of them are better left for later because they're, like, obviously made for when you're stronger.
For when you're really leveled up.
Yeah.
Bam.
That did a lot of damage.
Yeah, throwing things is OP. Get some of these yummies.
To your left. I love the look of this guy.
He's
of Former.
cool.
Also,
I love him.
What a weird name, just Former.
Former.
God, he's so neat looking.
He's neat.
And he's really unexpected too. You're not expecting to fight this massive boss because
Oh,
you haven't
he's
fought
so cool.
You haven't fought anything like this up to this point in the game yet.
He's incredibly, incredibly cool. Super cool boss design. Bam, bitch.
Nice.
That was a cool dodge. You see that dodge?
That was a cool dodge. Uh-oh.
Ooh, careful,
I was scared.
careful.
I do like that when the holes are big, they highlight it with light coming through, so
Yeah,
it's
they
a little
look
easier to
pretty
notice.
good. Okay. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Okay. Stop it!
Yeah, at this point, I think he just keeps doing this, maybe.
Got him to a low health point where he hates me.
Try and start something out. Yeah. Oh no!
Ah, that
No!
sucks! That sucks! I was doing fine! I was doing fine! You see how fine I was doing? Ah, what are you gonna do?
Man.
Ah, F.
I do think it's a little mean that it's instant death.
That's a tiny bit mean.
Even though you can float and they mark them, like, the camera doesn't zoom out
yeah,
from behind
if
you.
the camera had like a little bit of an overhead perspective, it would be a lot more fair to deal with that situation. But...
If it just zoomed out more so you could see further behind you.
He's gone
but-
now. He's
yeah.
already dead. For some reason, they understand that I died a second time.
Oh,
The fridge seems fixed.
he died while you died.
What the fuck?
He died while you died.
Was there like a cutscene I missed, or
He just disappears, and then I think you just get teleported out, and she doesn't say much.
what the hell? It checkpointed with him dead. Well,
Yeah, you did kill him. Like, I did see he was dying when you fell, which is why I was extra annoyed that happened.
yeah, he had like a fucking 4 pixels of health left when I fell. So
No, like, he was dead.
He was
like,
dead
you
when
shot
I
him
fell?
dead when you fell down the hole.
last time I looked at the health bar, is he had like the tiniest scotch of health. So when I fell, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. I have to do this again. I didn't expect he was dead.
Change something?
You killed him, so it counts. Yeah. I don't know if you get the...
Good drawings.
Yeah.
I like the Birdemic drawing here. Oh no, it's an angel coming out of the car.
God damn it.
I keep breaking the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? God. It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
That I'm beautiful and glitchy. It's not my fault.
I'm just annoyed that happened.
Yeah, I wonder if that is... Ran into a wall. I wonder if that is a child's depiction of the monster you fight on the fridge drawing. Let's take another look at it. Maybe that's it. No, I mean, the former had one eye. But other than that, that looks similar to the former.
I'm looking up to see if there's anything after the fight, but I think you just get teleported out.
I did a cutscene skip. I'm that pro. I'm speedrunning this game all the time. You don't even know. Well, R.I.P. Phil. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go talk to Langston now.
Phil Filson. May he rest in peace.
Okay,
rest in Phil. That's what R.I.P. means.
After you beat Former, he doesn't like... He basically just goes ARG and then falls below the platform.
I wanted to see the ARG.
It was dangerous, but no. Why
sorry, I thought you were always talking to him. I didn't look at the screen.
No.
He goes ARG and then just drops below the thing, and then Jesse makes a note of that there's no inverted black pyramid there.
Yeah, but I noticed that because I'm brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And also it was completely dark there. It wasn't bright.
Yeah.
Like it's been very bright and foggy.
But yeah, when he disappears, she just goes like, there's no inverted black pyramid here, and then you teleport out of the fridge, and then she says what she just said at the fridge. So you didn't miss much.
The security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
I'm not IT.
How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty.
No one likes fridge duty.
If you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
I chilled the fridge out.
You don't just take care of altered items.
I do.
What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to
the fridge is put on ice, says Wegbert. It's out cold.
If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think
been
that
happening?
Thing is what got Philip?
I think.
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place.
He looks kind of drunk. He's always wobbling a little.
But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral.
Oh, please, I love them.
The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
That was a funny look he did. Fridge duty.
I'll see you later, Langston.
But yeah, there is a new... Oh, sorry, taking another break.
I have to pee again.
Okay.
That's because, earlier today I was recording a ton of voiceover for the next bonus video of the Silent Hill 3 Let's Play, the crematorium puzzle, aka the Cock Robin puzzle. Explaining that puzzle and reading all of the material in it took 51 minutes. And I drank so much water to keep my throat okay that I am peeing like crazy right now because I drank so much water during this. So forgive me.
I'll sort your mods.
Please do. That's very helpful, actually. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh boy. Mod sorting, my favorite part of video games. I'm already playing, though I haven't played for like a month because everything's just way too busy. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV. Too many people I follow on Twitter have talked it up as being good. and people's screenshots of it always made it look really cool, so I started playing it. I really like it, even though I'm in like the bad part of the game. Last I played, I had beaten the base game A Realm Reborn, and I was in all the patch content before the first expansion, which is like 100 like filler quests basically. I was gonna do the optional coil dungeon stuff with a friend who's really overleveled at some point, but I don't know, it's just fun. But even though I'm playing that, I like have had zero interest in Destiny until today, where like everyone is tweeting about Destiny 2's new thing and saying like, wow, it's really fun, I love it, it's so good. And now I'm just like, oh, do I need to try it? Especially
which game's this? Untitled Goose Game, I hope.
Destiny 2.
Oh, never mind.
They made like the base game of the first expansion like free to play too, so it's just like, well,
Don't.
shit. Now I have no reason to not try it out.
The reason is that you have
I know. I know.
Literally. Okay, listen to me, chat, and also those at home watching the VOD. This dude right here has like 6 games right now. He's in the middle of playing, including Control. He's got Fire Emblem. He's got Astral Chain. You've got Death Stranding coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
You've got another game I've forgotten already.
Link's
Final
Awakening.
Fantasy 15 and Link's Awakening. You're up to 6 or 5 games.
14 isn't a game.
Don't start another game.
14 isn't a game where I'm like cruising to like beat it though, because it's such a big thing. I just play it when I have time.
You can't beat MMOs, can you?
Well, I mean, you eventually reach the end of the content, like story and shit. Like, that will happen to me for a long time, which is why I'm not in a hurry to beat that game, because there's so much stuff to do.
But the reason you shouldn't play Destiny is, A, I've heard it's dumb and sucks, but B, it's another game, and you don't need another game on your roster of games to play. Your backlog is huge right now, my dude.
I know. I'm just saying at some point.
At some point.
Yeah, I'm still playing 14 slowly, because one day I want to be able to play that Nier Automata raid. That has
I get
story
that,
and
because
stuff.
Yoko Taro is actually good and has the content.
Mm-hmm.
That I get.
Here you go. Oh, you should go into your collectibles.
Thanks for killing time.
There is, in the hotline, there's a new thing from the board, and it's got new... It's interesting.
1 minute, solid. Oh, he was rejected from the board. Yes.
I like that one a lot.
That one rules.
It's new information, and also it's funny.
It's funny, and it's also very relatable.
I love that the explanation...
They basically had a rogue agent. That guy we just fought is an entity that you see part of the board, but decided, I'm out.
Yeah, or got fired. And is trying to build...
To sabotage
He is trying
everything.
to make his own board, essentially, by linking altered items together or
I
something.
like him.
That's cool.
I like him.
It builds a competition / not us.
Flips tables / stole our trade secrets, said Bread Bottle in the chat. Butt supplement. Forgot about butt supplement.
Love butt supplements.
Chip Cheese in 2019. Refrigerator procedures. No unique procedures required, except you have to stare at it constantly. An Arctic Queen brand refrigerator from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by that one kid that got crushed by the house. The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in apartment blank, rented by a man named Blank. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. Blank, who was out of the building at the time of the collapse, Blank PM, retained ownership of the item until 1974, when the Bureau purchased it through a false identity. Yep. Mm-hmm. It really wants you to stare at it.
I really like that,
Can we provide any assistance at this time, sir?
Only if you can reboot the cell door protocols without manually accessing them.
Sir, we are not
Okay. Anyways, I really like that every document you pick up about, like, an altered item, they are all in the game somewhere, and you actually see them.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I think
I can't wait to see the surfboard.
I want to know what the surfboard does, yeah.
A water cooler was somewhere earlier.
A water cooler was somewhere. I also found later a document about that birthday balloon. Or that balloon.
Right. The congrats balloon.
Get well soon balloon, or whatever it was.
Never mind. I'll take care of it.
This lady again. Oh, this guy talked like a robot, and then this lady talked like a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, we cannot do that request as instructed. Please assign us another request or something.
If you want to go back to Emily, you can just warp.
Oh yeah, I should
other...
just warp.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not thinking of these as warp points. What the hell's wrong? I'm thinking of them as save points and checkpoints, but not warp points, and I don't know what's wrong with me, honestly. Oh my god, I have 4 abilities. Should I do that cool thing?
I like the ground pound a lot.
Oh,
the ground pound
really
does a lot of damage, and it has a big blast radius, so if there's dudes all next to each other, you can kill all of them.
The question is, will I remember to use it? While levitating, I have to use R3. That seems like a hefty expectation.
Well, here's the other thing. Even outside of combat, the ground slam can be used for getting to secret areas because it makes you dash really far. And sometimes there's places you can't quite glide to, but you can aim yourself and dash into, like, secret hidey holes.
So will it sequence break the game?
I don't know. I haven't done that.
It might help me land better, too. You're right, Wagbert. Let's do it.
But yeah, you can practice it. It does, word warning though, when you use the ground slam, it uses up all of your energy.
R3.
But,
whoa.
But yeah, did you see the little radius circle indicating where...
Let me try that again.
Yeah, it can't go that far.
I didn't see any radius circles.
It's because she was covering
up.
Why? Oh my god.
Why? Whomst? Whomst? Huh?
Behind you.
Oh no, it's this man. Wrong gun. Dickhead. Is there a single dickhead over here? Blowing my ass up. Oh, it's you too. I'm personally punching you in the face, idiot. You suck. You still got some sort of bogey
they might
somewhere.
Be a little lower
Are they
level.
all down there? Yeah. Got some nerve.
Now they're above.
I was just trying to practice. God damn. Where'd they come from? Hey. There. I did it. I did it intentionally. For once. It happened. Whoomst.
There's a
you!
guy, that guy.
Okay, kill that other guy. Do me a favor. Thank you. Yeesh. Okie dokie. Anyway, back to trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Okay. See the circle?
Circle. Oh, yes. Now I see it. Okay, I see. Alright,
yeah,
I'll try to keep that in mind.
So, I do want to also point out, like, if you levitate while facing behind you.
What do you mean?
Like, see, it's not just the ground. You can aim horizontally, like, straight and even up a little bit. Which is useful for getting to some secret areas if you can't quite reach it or something.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me try that.
I'm not sure if you can get all the way up there, but you might. Almost.
Close. Very close. Okay, that's good to know, though. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll try my best. I will really try my best.
Oh,
Great
now
grip.
Pierce is also down there, I think, now. Oh, you can't afford it though.
Not
You can
quite.
definitely upgrade grip though. Get a third slot.
Oh, I would love to upgrade grip. Grip is
And
my boy.
increase the amount of damage it does. Yay!
So fucking powerful. I hate that it's in a totally separate menu.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go here and
Oh,
mess
it
with
switched
grip.
the slots because you upgraded it.
Whatever. It's fine. Levitation ammo. Ammo costs while levitating. Alright.
Yeah, you
Weird.
use less bullets while flying. It's weird.
Weird, but okay, fine. Accuracy. Accuracy's fine on this thing. I love the accuracy on this thing. Damage while low on health is fine. Ammo refund, low health boost. Headshot,
You know, I never go for headshots in this game, to be honest.
Body shots are where it's at, honestly. I can just refund this, can't I?
If you don't want to use it,
I
ever.
don't see me using that.
Okay.
It's also level 1.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's safe to ditch. What do you think? Damage while low on health?
Maybe. What are the other ones?
Weapon
Against
armor
enemy
damage.
armor. That's okay.
Accuracy
What's the one to the right?
boost.
Ammo cost per shot. I would either do damage to armor or damage increase low on health.
Low health boost.
The low health boost up there is a little better.
Yeah, I should just get rid of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the one that I was thinking of.
Yay.
Cool. Speak with Emily. So I guess I'm going to executive.
Mm-hmm. It's all the way to the top.
And I was just confused for a millisecond.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Because there was an icon on Panopticon. I forgot that was where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know. That makes it seem like it's a mission if it's red.
Mm.
So I had a very deep-seated lizard brain reaction. Like, oh, there's an icon here. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
That attracted me to there. So forgive me for 1 second trying to understand what that was. I'm not that much of a game genius. I'm sorry. The headshot one is good with shatter, says the chat. Says someone in the chat. Oh no, I'm really not using shatter very much. I really wish I had a third slot that I could rotate to very easily, because I feel like this is a game that wants a third slot.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wish there was a third slot too.
Because 2 seems unnecessarily limiting to me personally, and I really like I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking of Resident Evil 5, where you have 4 D-pad slots.
Yeah, so you could have up to 4 weapons.
I would really like D-pad.
Is the D-pad? The D-pad's just used for the map.
It's just the map, and meanwhile, Y isn't used for anything. Y should be the map.
No, Y is melee, isn't it?
No, it's not. Well, in combat, it is.
Yeah.
But when you're not, when you're not fighting, Y should be the map, because you don't need to be.
I feel like
knowing where the map is when you're meleeing.
The start button just brings up options and exit the game and shit.
Yeah.
When you could shove the options and all
Put
that
it
stuff
in this
into
menu.
this menu and
Yeah.
then put that on start and then make select the map.
Seriously, select should be map. D-pad should be your different weapons, and you can swap. You can hot swap them.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that would be a way better UI situation, in my opinion. But I'm not a UI designer. Whatever.
From the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange.
Mm-hmm.
But how did Darling create it?
If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this the possibility the Hiss stating how they arrived here? Or is it an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Apparently I ordered that, and Emily Pope compiled it. I didn't order shit.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Emmy.
You're the best.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation.
Oh, great. Just great.
Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control.
You say that all the time. You need to run tests.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
I love that the hiss is represented by that red, liquid flow.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Again, I have to say, if you haven't seen Beyond the Black Rainbow, that's where that aesthetic came from. Mm-hmm. They watched that movie. I'm completely certain they watched Beyond the Black Rainbow. Completely 100% convinced.
Took the least scary parts from it, thankfully.
Yeah, they took the least scary parts from that and made it into a video game. But even like the 70s, 60s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because like that movie is completely entrenched in the 60s, 70s wellness aesthetic. The geometrical wizardry sort of like holy geometry sort of aesthetic that movie has going for it. That's like totally ripped from Beyond the Black Rainbow. If you're into this game and you found it just, interesting and you're okay with being disturbed by things, watch Beyond the Black Rainbow and you'll gain a whole new realm of appreciation for this game. And also, you'll only watch that movie once because it's gonna fuck you up. I hated that movie. That's one of the few movies that I literally, by the end of it, I was actually literally watching it through my hands, through my fingertips. You know, when you cover your eyes and you just have little slivers of your fingertips and you're staring through them. That's how I watched the last half hour or more of that movie. It was so intense. Oh my God. Oh, I'm highly recommending it, but also highly, warning away from it at the same time. Mm-hmm. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 4, Confidential, to examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in Hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of the lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to blank for full report. Alright. Still admiring all these dudes.
Mm-hmm. I think your picture would be up by now.
That's what's weird about it. It's just got this cloak over it. I think it's strange. I don't think it's strange that this room doesn't infinitely expand upward. I feel like if it was spooky on purpose, it would have, this ceiling would start here, but this ceiling over here would slope up to an extremely distant length that you couldn't see. The fog would come in, you wouldn't see the top of it. And I feel like that would be spookier than if it ended at, director number 20 or whatever this is. 6 times 4 is 24? Good for me. I'm incredibly bad at math, everybody.
Oh my God, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fuck.
Hi.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once.
I don't care.
Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. We were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned.
Oh.
Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the Hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the Hiss to get them. Could you find them for me?
pouches?
The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay his.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. Ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry.
Benjamin, am I right?
Man, love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
I mean,
Still,
of course.
At least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. Me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
See, someone else in the chat is just now experiencing
dead, by the
Arish's
way.
face.
Yeah, look at Arish's face. Just look at that shit.
Love his weird face.
He's got a face and a half.
He's got...
What do you know
I already
about
said that
Dr.
joke.
Darling?
I won't say it again.
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
It's gonna be weird to run into Darling if he's actually
If he's rendered in the game.
If he's actually in-game rendered, that's gonna be strange.
We're so
isn't
used to
it?
seeing his actual
His
real-life self.
Real face.
You're security, right?
That
Do you work with
lady
Rangers?
in the background.
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Duh.
And every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
They don't.
Handle
Hardly.
might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. The lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another.
Water?
We use it for
Are you
pretty much
drinking
everything,
that?
Except drinking.
Why
Okay.
don't you drink it?
It's
Why
from
you
a
wanna
threshold, girl.
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
There's my favorite SCP, by the way. I don't know the number, of course, because that'd be weird if I did. But there's an SCP where there's a coffee machine that you, all you have to do is talk to the coffee machine. It's like one of these big, giant, old-timey coffee machines from like Office Spaces and stuff like that. But all you have to do is like say anything at this thing and it'll give you that in liquid form. So you can say the best drink I've ever had, and it'll just like spew it into a cup and you'll drink it and be like, oh my god, when I was in college I had this incredible mixed drink and I had no idea who made it for me and it was the best thing I ever had. And then you'll just go home and be like rocking in your bed being like, oh my god, that was the best drink ever, I'm never gonna have it again, that's terrible. But like, and you can put your cup in there and be like, oh, can I get a cup of Joe? And it'll spew out some blood and teeth. And some coworker named Joe doesn't have a couple teeth now.
Oh my god.
And it was just the funniest, stupidest shit
That's
ever.
great.
I love
They clearly just thought Cup of Joe
Cup of
was
Joe?
a funny... What if you literally got a Cup of Joe?
A Cup of Joe!
And they wrote a whole SCP around
Yeah,
it.
they wrote an SCP around the joke, I want a cup of Joe. And I
Yeah.
thought that was just the cutest thing. That's SCP-294, says Dire Sloth. So
Yeah,
if you want to look it
so,
up, it's 294. Adorable.
I played a little bit of this game during my lunch break at work today. And when I was getting the game set up, like somebody else at work walked by and then they saw I was just like on the main menu screen and they stopped and were like, oh, I love this game. I got like all the achievements for it.
I've been telling all of my coworkers about it, and they, like, the people who have played it have been like, oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Ah! And they've been like freaking out about how good it is. I'm just like, oh, I'm only like a third or a fourth of
Yeah.
the way through. Don't spoil anything. I'm just like, oh my god, it's gonna get so good, you don't even know.
But I was telling, like last week, I was telling Mike about Control and I sold him super hard in the game.
Mike would totally love Control. Oh my
Yeah, he
god.
would. But I guess at some point, like I told Mike, I asked him, like, do you know what SCPs are? And he said no. So I explained to him what SCPs
Dude,
were.
he must though.
No.
He doesn't?
No.
That's
so
crazy.
I explained to him what SCPs were, and this guy who stopped by, I know his name, I just don't want to say it on stream. But he stopped by, and he said, "Oh, I was talking to Mike about Control, and he told me about SCPs because I guess you told him about it." And he said, I checked it out, and he said he fell in a really deep hole of just reading all of them.
Dude, yeah.
And this isn't like, this was like somebody's dad got, just fell in a SCP hole.
That's so cute.
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, SCP is so easy to read. Like, it's such an amazing resource of just like homegrown science fiction.
It's just a fun creative writing thing.
It's such an incredible resource. Like, if you've never read any SCP stuff, my goodness, what's stopping you? The only thing that's stopping me is because I'm easily spooked, honestly.
Yeah.
I really want, like, a curated list of the least spooky SCPs.
The good ones that aren't scary.
I really, I love them so much, but sometimes I'll read one that I'm just, like, accidentally haunted by, but I can't stop reading the thing, and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm in deep now. I think one of the worst ones for me was the one with the staircase. I think I've mentioned that.
Oh, the infinite staircase.
The infinite staircase.
Yeah, you brought it up a previous couple streams ago, and I brought up that short film where the girl goes down the stairs and then they keep going.
Yes, but I can't deal with the staircase one for some reason. Oh my god, there's other ones too, but I don't want to think about them honestly.
Yeah.
There's another one where it's just like, if you know about this SCP, it will stalk you to the ends of the earth. And it's like one of those like really typical boring ones, but it's still like, I just hate that idea so much that it just gets me anyway.
Sir Sam Vimes in the chat was saying he was trying to find that short film I mentioned but couldn't find it. It's like from 2008. It's
called
old
The
now.
Staircase though, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought it was called The Staircase.
I mean, I'll see if I can find it and I'll let everybody know.
Somebody mentioned it in the comments of the video you mentioned on. If I'm not terribly mistaken.
There is a Netflix thing called
That's
The
one of the
Staircase.
reasons why I wish your stream set up, I wish it had the chat in the corner, because the chat has a lot of really good things to say about this particular game, because it's not a puzzle game.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzle games is the worst games to have the chat on because they really want to solve the puzzles, which I don't blame y'all for, but it kind of spoils it. But for this sort of situation, everybody's just talking about the things they like about this.
Oh, I found it. It's called The 10 Steps. Chat just brought it up too.
Yep, chat brought it up.
Yep, The 10 Steps. It's 10 minutes long. It's very short. I like it though. It's great.
1 minute per step. My computer is doing something a little goofy there. More like 10 steps. It's true. What about Marshall?
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. The Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
You didn't report that?
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Marshall's the cool black lady, right?
Yeah.
That looks like she's from Wolfenstein?
Yes. She does look like she's from Wolfenstein. I still have to play the Wolfenstein 2 someday.
And it's co-op.
No, that was the side game that came out after Wolfenstein 2. Youngblood.
Youngblood. Yeah, that was...
Is it called Youngblood?
Yeah, that was what I was talking about.
Oh, no, sorry. There's Wolfenstein 1, 2, and then Youngblood.
Oh,
or whatever it's called.
I thought 2 was subtitled Youngblood.
Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, the title mixed up with Old Blood, which was the DLC expansion for the first game, but...
Marshall with
Oh, yeah, it is Youngblood.
Okay, I just had it mixed up. Oh,
here
look,
he is!
It's
a picture of
him!
Oh, remember...
him.
Remember a stream or two ago when we were going through that area where you had to, the astral spike thing, just the big screening sharp ball, you had to lure it around and lock it in?
Yeah.
The room before that, where it had, the little model of the astral plane and stuff, there was, a projector with looping footage. I think it was looping footage of Former. Because you could kind of tell it was a really big monster, because you could see one long spindly leg just barely.
Oh.
And a bit of his glowing eye. I'm pretty sure that was...
Doesn't he look like a Half-Life 2 creature
Oh
right
god,
here?
he does a little.
Right? Does he look like a Vortigaunt related entity?
He looks like the not the Vortigaunt, oh, it's been so long since I played any of the Half-Life games, I'm forgetting the name.
Are you talking about the Neilhanth?
No, not the Neilhanth. In Half-Life 2, and also in the episodes...
It looks like the Combine Master. Stalkers?
Yeah, the Combine Masters.
Called?
Remember the big grub-like things?
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, he looks like one of those guys.
Professor Breen became one.
Yes, he did. I gotta replay Half-Life 2. It's been so long.
It's
such a good game.
I really want to play
too.
through all the Half-Lives, but I'm waiting for Zen.
To be done.
Zen of Black Mesa to be finished. Because, like, you can play it right now, but it's, like, early access, like, alpha, beta build of the game, so it's not, like,
it's not done
yet.
Yeah.
You listened to this already,
I played all of Black Mesa until it was finished, quote unquote, because they hadn't finished Zen yet. Because Zen is its whole other thing. Zen is such a broken part of Half-Life 1.
From what I've seen,
overhaul it
Zen,
entirely.
From what I've seen of the new Zen thing,
it looks amazing.
It looks really impressive.
It looks amazing.
One of my Twitter followers works on it. Sonobozu?
Yeah, Mr. Sonobozu. He's from Something Awful. I remember him.
He. I just saw his Twitter profile. I don't remember why I clicked on it. But,
and he's working on that.
Yeah, he posted some screenshots of an area.
Some mutual of ours retweeted what he was working on. I was like, oh shit, he's working on that? I didn't even realize. That's amazing. But yeah, Black Mesa looks really like.
I'm really excited
it is
to play
good.
it.
I played Black Mesa, but it didn't have Zen in it.
Really
and Zen
excited
looks
to play with
incredible.
Zen included.
This is Wayne Salvador. Head of
Oh,
Bureau
this is a new
Security.
one. Never mind.
I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number.
Is it new?
This is new, I think. No, wait, is it?
Let's find out.
Oh no, it's not. It's just the jukebox shit. Anyways, go talk to your brother. He's upstairs.
Yeah, he's upstairs.
Upstairs and yeah.
So how's it looking out there?
Keep forgetting I can fucking float now.
Do they let you float in these areas?
Oh, they don't?
No.
They don't let me float. Never mind.
It's here, right? Keep going around the perimeter. Yeah, over there, where those two guards are.
Oh, I see. Oh, there he is. My boy Dylan. Hey, hon.
Looking normal.
Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You gave us permission and regulations. We wait in the stains. Hardly describes this as
Hey.
through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way.
They have the same mouth. They do look related.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time,
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
happiness comes, white pearls.
Having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star. Dylan! My dude! Dylan!
That's Dylan.
Just knock on there and be like, hey, dickhead, it's your sister.
I'm here. I found you.
You've always been near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You're Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that.
Oh no, honey, I'm sorry.
I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet.
Ew.
You've always been the new you. You want
Can you
this to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No.
Good direction.
Fuck off, no.
Yeah.
You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector.
Love how this is edited.
Yeah, it's great.
Great
She
editing.
didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there.
Anyway, here's the video game garbage I have to say at you.
Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are warm through time.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, now you have a level 6 key card.
That was a very captivating scene.
It's very good. What were you writing down?
Oh, I was just writing down that I made a weird noise during a certain... I gulped, I swallowed in a weird way. It made a noise.
Oh, sorry, now... Never mind.
So if I forget to remove it, now I'm totally fine. But I wrote down, hey... During this line, I like gulped it straight. It sounded like a hiccup. It was weird. It's probably caught on the mic, so whatever. But that was a very, very captivating scene.
I also thought that was a very good scene. He has tons of extra shit to say, by the way.
I'm sure he does. I really enjoyed that. That was a really good line drawn between like former influences and riffing on the influences.
Yeah.
Writing style, like, had a bit of a David Lynch feel. It had a bit of a, obviously, Beyond the Black Rainbow feel, SCP feel, but it was kind of like, in its own way, its own thing. I appreciate it.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find.
It was
here.
very well edited.
It was.
The cuts were great. The cuts were great. Him being like in shadow when his head is tilted back is really great.
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
I was back in college and everyone loved me.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden.
Interesting.
But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse,
they're both like
Dylan,
boy androgynous names.
They could be girls' names.
Yeah!
Boys' names. Could be anything.
That's what I said.
Don't you find that weird?
I do.
I find that weird.
Sure.
The hell was that?
I love it!
With me?
All this stuff is great.
That's great. That's great. Because, flashback to the first fucking episode of this, I thought it was weird that Jesse's name was spelled the way it is. Because Jesse is never spelled without the I in between the S and the E.
Yeah.
Or as a Y or something like that. It's never spelled that way. Jesse is a boy's name when it's spelled Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was really kind of weird. And, like, it's kind of interesting that the game is, like, bringing that back at me. That's so cool. And it only makes it more intriguing to suggest, like, what if these people are the same people, but, like, psychically connected / disconnected?
Mm-hmm.
The duality of it is
Maybe
interesting.
Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing.
It ain't true, Dylan.
And then it shifted again.
And it was a
Maybe
better
it was another
game.
dream already.
Based off some
Or
internet
maybe
thing.
I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical.
Well, I want that game.
This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Oh, it's good though.
Aren't all these really good?
These are great.
Maybe
Love
I
all
can
of
learn
them.
more about the hiss from him.
I love this.
Can we talk?
Yeah, control the musical. When?
I just had an interesting dream.
Interesting.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
I love these cuts.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Oh, these cuts are so good. The editing is so good. And
They put a lot of effort into these.
I don't know if it's intentional, but they keep having single frames in between the cuts that look awkward and jilted.
That is just how rendering works.
I think
in
the
game
rendering
engines.
is fucking up, but it kind of makes it. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It kind of like adds to the ambiance.
The weird jilted thing is because there's lots of techniques in rendering for games that is temporal based, so it needs
to load in a way.
It doesn't need to load. It's guessing how to do effects for further frames based on how previous frames look.
Oh, it's rendering on the fly.
So when it switches to another to a new camera cut, it has no previous frames of that camera cut to use for its effects. So none of those effects are there for the first frame that they pop in.
It has to load the frames with the effects in it.
Yeah.
It has to figure out what the effects are.
Yeah, it has to have at least one frame ahead.
But
it
actually works. I mean, it's a technological limitation that works. And it reminds me, Silent Hill 1 looked the way it did because the draw distance was awful on the PlayStation 1. Hence, the fog existed. They made the fog because the draw distance was horrible in Silent Hill 1, and that became a cliche of the series in a good way. And it's like, it's nice even in the modern era when, like, you know, limitations are functional artistically.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.